Hi, welcome to another flute review where we will be taking a closer look at one of the flutes from my collection. Today we are looking at a wolf claw flute. This one was the first one that I had found and ordered from them, and Dave McGiffin is the flute maker. And the information that I've seen says he is out of Big Bear City in California. This one, if I understood correctly, he had found the wood out in the countryside. This is Juniper. The walnut, I'm not sure where that came from, but the juniper he had harvested himself from a down tree. Walnut for the accents, the ring down here and the mouthpiece, and his little wolf claw fetish right there. His logo. He burns in. This has a number 537, and this is in the key of B. He uses it looks to be a one-piece construction, as near as I can tell. I'm not feeling a seam or anything. It has a dropped nest. The bore diameter is 1 1/4 inches. The bore length is 23 1/8 inches long. The overall length is 28 1/2 inches long. 3/16 inch wall thickness. The breath hole is 1/4 inch in diameter. Dropped nest, and the flue is on the underside of the wolf claw block. It's kind of a cool design that he came up with on those. It does have a chimney with sloping wings that do extend actually a little further than the full length of the true sound hole. The true sound hole measures 3/8 of an inch wide and just barely over 1/4 inch long. He has there were some marks and things you can see right here. Some of the marks that were in the wood. I'm not sure what had caused those, but he had filled some of them with some turquoise inlay, crushed turquoise. Just kind of adds to the character of that. And here's the voice. cool. Pretty cool. It's a little bit more sensitive on those upper notes, so I squeaked a couple times. I apologize for that. I don't play this quite as often as some of my other B flutes. But it's got a terrific voice. I just have to kind of back off on the way I play with this one just a little tiny bit. Great voice. It's not quite as loud, just volume intensity wise, but it does have a beautiful voice. A lot of character to the voice. It's not like a muffled, low, mellow flute. It is mellow, but it has a lot of character to the voice. I just love it. I love it a lot. The Juniper, I think, adds a lot to that. Juniper is very similar to Eastern Red Aromatic Cedar. Same basic family, I think, is what those trees come from. And that's the Juniper and the Eastern Red Cedar are some of my favorite flute woods, at least sound-wise. So, wolf claw flutes in the key of low B with walnut accents. Wonderful flute. Wonderful flute. One of the things when I found wolf claw flutes was that a flute like this from most other makers it's going to be somewhere around the $300 type price range. This is less than half of that. When I got this, I believe it was like $120 if I remember correctly. What a deal. What a deal. It has kind of simple lines to it. The mouthpiece is just kind of a rounded, like a bullet type shape on that. Slightly flattened right at the edge, right at the end. So it has kind of a flattened area. Fairly wide ring right around the actual breath hole. Beautiful flute. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching today. And I hope you enjoyed the review on this really, really amazing flute, especially considering workmanship is beautifully done. Sound is very, very, very nice. And the price it's amazing. He doesn't always have a lot of flutes on his site, and I will leave the contact information down in the description box below this video. Thanks for tuning in today. Please, if you haven't yet, subscribe and click the little bell down over there so that you will be notified whenever I do post more videos, whether they be reviews of some of the flutes from my collection, could be music videos using the Native American style flute along with other instruments or by themselves solo. It could be a tutorial on how to play these wonderful instruments. They are not only a beautiful sound, but very, very easy to learn to play, and they can get a little bit more complicated if you want to dive into that. So thanks again for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.